J-Dog back to answer more goddamn questions. Before we get to the goddamn questions, though, this goes out to the guys that are always bitching and whining. Show us to talk about the metal, dog. Stupid gym questions. Tired of hearing about GB. Just refer me to bands. I care about what kind of music a fucking total stranger likes. Alrighty then. Well, here the fuck we go, goddammit. Hot off the goddamn press, out on Hells. The tape has been out forever, which so who knows what the fuck the delay was on vinyl. Granted, I know cassettes are faster than the press, but I ain't even getting into all that. Get the goddamn fucking dog going in no time. Start talking about that subject. But on the 7-inch cassette, 7 inches just came in. That is the Impiety, Despondent Ecstasy demo on 7-inch. So, little fun fact now about this is I gave it a shout out or I brought it up. I don't know, somewhere on camera. That goddamn wax. Brought it up on camera. Chasey boy had a goddamn heart attack on me. He's like, stupid fucking Dumbo, dumb fuck, goddamn fuck-card idiots. It's not even the same goddamn Impiety. It's not the Impiety of Singapore. I'm like, first of all, you didn't fucking tell me the goddamn about the signing, which, because certain stuff, like, because he's the one that talks to Gene. You talk to Gene, dog? I talk to him in the interviews. That's it, bro. He talks to fucking Chasey Boy through the emails for all the deals and shit like that. Yeah, most of the bands do. These guys that, oh, the dog. I know they all know who Chase was. This is a new phenomenon, only because of this channel, that people know who the fuck I am. That's not because he's more special. That's his department. He talks to the bands. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm the elaborate goddamn packer. So he sets up the goddamn deals. He doesn't need to ask me, hey, J-Dog, what do you think about putting out this Impiety demo? It was Gene, Angel Corpse, fucking Perdition Temple, Malefic Throne, etc., etc. His band in the early 90s, he did with Antar for fucking Diabolic on drums. Death metal demo. Know you love the 90s death metal. Know you love the obscure demos. Know you love the Angel Corpse and Perdition shit, and you love Diabolic. He's not going to ask me, let's put it, he knows. Fuck yeah, I'll put this out. Of course, Dog's going to be into it. He'd be into it too. It's a no fucking brain. He doesn't need to run it by me. But since it wasn't brought up, and I don't have a cassette player, the cassettes came out first, I didn't realize this is a different Impiety. And I'm thinking, but when I first heard it, I'm like, that's fucking dumb. Why would they name their goddamn name Impiety? It's because the demo came out in the early 90s. I was like, okay, it makes sense. Shit, it might have been around the same time. I don't know which Impiety was first, but both early on. I'm wondering what because this is their second demo, 92 demo. So it's Gene Palubicki. I should have asked him the goddamn how to pronounce his goddamn last name. I feel like kind of an ass. This Mark Tibber, I don't know of him on anything. He does guitars. Gene does guitars, vocals, and bass. And Antar Cotes does drums and vocals as well. So I'm assuming this is Antar's second band that he joined. Maybe he did something else I'm unaware of, because I knew he was on the Ex Mortis, the other Maryland band. If you're unfamiliar with Ex Mortis, which they were kind of like a heavily traded demo band, but cult band. They did a 7-inch as well in the late 80s, early 90s, but they never blew up or nothing. But in the cult scene, the death metal, the demo trading scene, they're one of the more well knowns. I'm a fan. I'm not a super fan. Their songs didn't have as much punch. Like, I like the band, like, let's say Fatal more, who was same caliber. Again, a band that never did an album, just did some demos in a 7-inch. Ex Mortis, Fatal. I was a bigger Fatal fan. But Ex Mortis is good, and highly recommend. If you want to get everything, you probably got the eBay or Discogs at Necroharmonic. Roy over at Necroharmonic put out the compilation disc. That's what I own, and I do own the original 7-inch, the one 7-inch they put out. I forget what it's called, but his CDs, the compilation of everything's got all the demos. Was 3 or 4 demos, and then the 7-inch, it's like 70 goddamn minutes of music. You get that, you're goddamn good to go. But Antar, that's to my knowledge, is his first band, and that was the first demo. I think is 88. It might even be 87. It's 87 or 88, the very, very first demo. I mean, homeboy looked pretty goddamn young when I fucking met him, because I've met Antar multiple times. Got my picture with him, everything. Got all my Diabolic shit signed by him and all the Diabolic guys. I first met Antar when Supreme Evil, Diabolic's album, was out. And I bought that, the shirt there, and the City of the Dead demo disc, which, by the fucking way, too, I think we might have some in stock. Search the goddamn site. That is some other mandatory goddamn death metal if you care about what a fucking total stranger likes. Diabolic City of the Dead, I think it was Vic Records, repressed it. A dog bought it because I have the original CD, the CD demo, signed by all the guys in gold ink, in case you happen to give a fuck. But Vic Records repressed it, and it's got another demo on it. I think they call it a promo, like Promo 2000, and then another recording, I think, later. But that is fucking great. The other recording is like 3 or 4 songs. I never heard this shit ever. That City of the demo. Holy smokes. That's man death metal. Back to this goddamn Impiety, because Antar's on that, and I didn't, like I said, I remember when I got the Ex Mortis, I was like, oh shit. I was like, this must have been Antar's first band. Didn't know about this then. Then he went to the Unholy Ghost, at least the first album. They did the Unholy Ghost. Antar, it was Antar actually that gave me that Unholy Ghost demo CDR, and I'm fucking pissed because I can't find it to this day. He handed me to it at the one of the later Diabolic shows. He's another guy I really want to get on the channel. I want to interview him. Need to get another goddamn brother on this fucking channel. He's fucking cool as shit. Out of all the guys in Diabolic, hung out with all of them multiple times, he was the most talkative and friendly. Very, very cool guy. So definitely want to get him on the channel. And fantastic fucking drummer. But the Unholy Ghost album, then when it came out, I kind of like, it kind of went just over my head, like forgot about it. Maybe it didn't come my way. I bought it a few years later. It is fucking great. It sounds right where Diabolic picked off because it's the same singer. I think it's the exact same lineup as the third album, like the original Diabolic lineup, except one guy, and it's got Kelly or Kel, whatever he wants to call himself. He calls himself Kel from a Pessimist is on there, and that shit's fucking great. I highly recommend that. Holy Ghost. So honestly, most of the shit Antar is on. I'm sure he's on a few things I don't like. I think the comeback Diabolic stuff, I'm like, like that Mausoleum of the Holy Ghost. I think Antar plays on that. I didn't really care for that record. But Supreme Evils, goated as fuck. Subterranean Manatees, goated as fuck. And Vengeance Ascending, really, really good. Those, and then I felt they left. They did Unholy Ghost. The Unholy Ghost is great. Then they came back with a different singer, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm like, doesn't blow, but I wasn't loving it. But I gotta say, this goddamn 7-inch, you could do. It's funny because I interviewed Gene twice. You would have think just by all his stuff, kind of like the was it Taku, the guy in Fester Decay. You listen to Fester Decay, you're like, oh, this motherfucker, his favorite band for sure. It's got to be Carcass, right? It's got to be Carcass. You would think with Gene, his favorite band's got to be Morbid Angel. It has to be. He spins Abominations and goddamn Altars of Madness. He goddamn brushes his teeth Abominations, and he puts on his fucking nightie to go to bed at night. Every goddamn night's Altars of Madness. You would just assume by the kind of the music he plays, from Angel Corpse to the Perdition Temple to this, because this sounds like, dude, you can totally hear like Abominations and Altars in the solos, like kind of like, it's like almost like a little bit more well played than Abominations, but not quite as well played as Altars, if that makes any goddamn sense. The riffs, the vocals, similar to Abominations too. This is I'm telling you, early Morbid Angel style worship, death metal, raw sound, not garage fucking garbage where goddamn can't even hear the vocals. Jesus fuck, is there drums on this thing? Perk these Dumbo things up. Can't even hear it. Underground death metal, brah. Fuck all these newbies. What do you need the new shit for when you got old school gems? Don't get me wrong, there's some good new stuff. Got to pick up some new stuff every now and then, but you go to the classics first. And not to mention, stuff like this, I'm sorry to tell you, this is the only kind of true underground music that's left. Because even prior to us signing him shit, I didn't know about him. I wasn't aware of it. That's underground music. It went over the dog's head. And it's on 7-inch vinyl. That's an underground format. And cassette. I'm not big on cassettes, but I will give that. That is an underground format as well. That's what music fanatics of metal and punk and hardcore buy. Someone that fucking listens to Madonna or even the Pantera fucking the what's happening to Pantera? They don't buy 7 inches or cassettes. You'll get them buying 12 inches now. Fine. Even the Madonna and Michael Jacksons. How do I know? Because I've seen them at Walmart. So somebody's buying the shit. Buy 7 inches, they don't buy cassettes. That's the only thing that makes a true goddamn underground. Underground goddamn recording, death metal you haven't heard, 4 songs jammed on there, 2 songs each side. Side A, Released from the Flesh, Reborn in Blasphemy. Who was first? Reborn in Blasphemy on this or Dismember? Oh, it had to be Dismember, because Dismember was on their demo, right? Originally, yeah, the demo before it made the album, and I think that was 89. So Gene must have not heard Dismember yet. Side B, Despondent Ecstasies, title track. And then Throne of Pain, God damn it, to end it off. Look at those young bucks. 2 paws up, dog approved. So if you like UG shit, oh, get it over at Hell's. If you like death metal, real death metal, get over at Hell's. You want to be in the loop, you want to be UG, go over to goddamn Hell's. You like stupid shit, Weekend Warrior, then sign the fuck on out, goddamn it. There's your death metal goddamn recommendation. The pussy boys always bitching about sick of the fucking same old talk. I go where the questions lead, homeboy. Don't get me wrong. Dog goes on his rants, but honestly, it seems like everybody likes those anyways. At least based on the comments, they seem to. So I just go where sometimes whatever pops off my head. But the questions, I don't submit questions myself, homie. If you want better goddamn shit to be talked about, hey dog, talk about such and such bands. Talk about Ripping Corpse, whatever. So send in the question, dude. Send it in. And the only way it's guaranteed is it's 60% chance. It's more like 70% chance now with order questions. Now that I'm back, settled in on my feet after all these goddamn fests and shit, and I was caught up in the questions. I've been grabbing all the. I skipped a couple because they're completely dumb. Like I was like, dude, I've literally answered this 30 fucking times, but I got a few more that I grabbed. The guarantees, send in the $10 goddamn pay ski. You get a shout out your name. A channel that you watch every day, that's not cool to have your name shout out. I don't know. I would like that if I was watching channels that I watch. I wish they offered it. I literally wish they offered the service. Because if it's a live chat or something, I never ask anything. The reason being is like, they're not going to answer me. I think because once or twice I actually did, and they didn't. And it was like, figures, even though I had the best goddamn question. But whatever. I wasn't asking something fucking stupid. Like, what do you eat for cereal? What kind of tunes you listen to at the gym? I wasn't asking dumb shit. I was asking good educational shit, but didn't work out. Ethan Bull, paid question, 20 USD, goddammit. What is it? Did I read this one? No, don't think so. Yo, J-Dog, I heard you was short on paid skis. Daily watcher here, bro, town 10 beers deep. Left a question in my order, but want to make sure it gets in a God's 10 beers, might be 15 beers deep. For the misspelled goddamn video. How do you feel about Abigor, Ulver, and I forgot the other band, but if you want to check before the vid, the order is 6951. Let's see. So Abigor, Ulver, and what I did, I might have printed your question in here somewhere. Yeah, I got your band. I got your order question here. It's at the bottom. Yeah, I did. I printed that. So he says, how do you feel about Horna? So that's not bad. Horna, Ulver, and Abigor. 3 black metal bands that I personally do not fucking care about. None of it's dog shit. It's background. I think Enthroned sends them all home on a stretcher, but yet those bands, maybe with the exception, Abigor is probably equally as popular as Enthroned. Maybe they might be more popular, but Horna and Ulver for sure are more popular. I don't see how anyone, just in my humble ass, goddamn, unlicensed, unprofessional fucking opinion, I don't know how anyone can like fucking Horna over Towards the Skull Throne of Satan, Prophecies of Pagan Fire, Apocalypse Manifesto, Armored Bestial Hell, Excess Hereticum, however you pronounce it. Is that Excess Hereticum? Yeah, the last one. I just don't know how anyone can like it over that. I flat out don't. If you do, it's cool. We can still be buds. I don't want to fist fight you. Don't want to fight you in the parking lot. I'm just saying I don't get. I don't get it. I literally don't get how you can listen to an awesome banger of banger, one of the greatest black metal songs ever fucking written. That's right. I said it in the bed. Ever fucking written. Evil Church by an Enthroned. I don't know how you can listen to that and put on some background as fuck Horna and be like, because Hornet's fine. Image is cool. And full disclosure for Hornet's defense, I've only listened to one thing. I'm just like, it's okay. I just thought it was fine. And then there's controversy of them now. They're racist and shit. I just saw, I don't know, it just looked like satanic black metal in the vein of literally in the vein of Enthroned and I don't know, early Marduk, I guess, and maybe Dark Funeral. I just lumped it in that pile, threw it in there. But one that didn't have the songs to back it up. Abigor, same thing. Always wanted to like it. It's got the blasty parts on the albums. I think I listened to Apocalypse maybe, or I think Abigor and Apocalypse. I think those are the 2 I heard. But years! Them and Cethereal, I lumped in the same catalog, probably because I heard them around the same time. It's the style of black metal I kind of like. Horna is kind of too, but especially Cethereal films in this. But I think Abigor was right the same. Correct me if I'm wrong. Very blasting black metal, but they didn't have the songs. Cethereal for sure is in that category. Again, I could be It's been 15 fucking years since I listened to them. So, I mean, the shit blends together a little bit. Actually, the Abercorn's theory, I think it might be longer than that. I think it is longer than 15 years. It's one of those things I want to like it. I was like, there's no songs. I was like, again, I say it a million times. Put on Panzer Division Marduk. That's blasting from beginning to end, but it's got the songs and all memorable. I mean, what the fuck? You don't think Baptism by Fire sounds the same as 502? You don't think it sounds like Fist fucking God's Planet? You put Almighty fucking title track, Panzer Division Marduk. Go to Beast of Prey. Like you can literally tell the songs apart. That's what's so great about it. Or Christ raping black metal. Like it's like kind of like it's an extreme album that's, lack of better words, which people hate when I say this, the sing along kind of is. You can sing along with the goddamn lyrics to an extent if you know them and if you follow them first, but you can understand it even without the lyrics. You can pick out some of the goddamn words. Um, but it's an extreme blasting record. Like blast, I'm all for blast. Love me some blast and some goddamn speed. I don't like that snore, fucking snoozy, blanky pillow doom shit. I like fast, but even the fast gets fucking boring if the goddamn songs all sound exactly alike. That's what I remember Abigor being like. I definitely remember Cythereal being like that. And Ulver, I think I remember hearing something very early by Ulver, like maybe their demo, or is it the Natans Galg or some shit that I remember being okay, dragged out fucking songs. After that, I remember I was like, this is that hippie black metal. Correct me if I'm wrong, and don't get your fucking goddamn tutu up in a fucking knot if I'm wrong. It's been 15 plus years. But after that Natans Madagrawl or whatever the hell it's called, I saw the covers too. One's just got a UPC code on it. I'm like, I don't even want to like this dumbass shit. And I see the clientele that's buying it. It's a bunch of fucking JoJos, and I see the rest of the records they're buying. No Malevolent Creation in there. No Enthroned in there. Sure as fuck no Almighty Evil Army in there. I'm just like, dude, I already know. I see the goddamn cover. I see what fucking ham and eggers are buying it with the rest of the shit they're buying. 99.9999% chance dog ain't going to like it. Always there's always that 0.1%, but I'm just saying, it's a pretty good goddamn gauge. That's what the fuck I think about those big goddamn bands. And holy fuck, he carries on his blabbing off his fucking flapping his lips about something after. That's completely no, you're a busy man. Keep up the good shit, brah. Please shout my wife, Lena. Did you pronounce her name? Did you spell her name right, brah? Lana? Lena? Sup, Lena? Goddamn fucking one of the very, very few buns watching this goddamn channel. Nothing but sausage. How do you feel in a factory of nothing but goddamn sausage? Ain't enough goddamn bun to meet all those goddamn hot dogs. It's like going to a goddamn party. It's like, dude, we got fucking 46 hot dogs. We got 8 buns. Who eats a fucking dog without a goddamn bun? That's like little kids fucking slicing up your hot dog with ketchup. That's what this fucking channel feels like. Not enough goddamn buns. So shout out to goddamn Lena. She's one of them. There's a few others too. I met you in person, but I think officially after Maryland all the fests, as far as girls coming up to me, it's double digits, but it's less than 20 total still. I don't know, a few hundred for sure total, all dudes. So the ratio is way out of whack. So we need to get some more goddamn bun on this channel. Preferably some interviews with them bun too. So I'll get I don't know who else. What other cool females would be cool to interview? Stacy from Savage Master, I could probably do. I think she knows who I am. She's met me, but I don't know who the fuck knows who I am and who doesn't anymore. They say they do, but who knows? But I have met her. And I think they're actually playing a show here. I think they're playing at the club I'm playing my fest at. I think in the next month or two. I thought somebody said something like that. Could be wrong on that, but I thought I heard something about that. Can always interview her. Who else would be cool? I don't know what the fuck she's doing. She might be dead or in jail or burn out or out of metal. What's that Rachel doing that was sang for Sinister, Occult? Not that she's right around the street, and that even if she's into metal, who the fuck knows? I doubt she's coming to Ohio anytime soon, but she'd be cool to fucking interview as soon as she speaks enough goddamn English. Yeah, I need to get some more goddamn bun on this channel. Throw it out. Who else would be some of the cool fucking females to interview? Shout out to his wife. Yeah, I did that. Could you also diss the Slipknot Korn fans? Been having a lot of them come up to me making remarks about my TISH hoodie. Oh, God, it better be something. They better be trashing it because there's no way in fuck a Slipcock or Korn, goddamn. Dude, at what point the dog knew it goddamn literally fucking I don't know, 13, 14, 15 at the absolute latest. And I know it was sooner than that. Who the fuck likes a band named Korn with the fucking K? That is the gayest goddamn name ever. Hell, Slipknot, I'll even guess because Dog's an idiot. When you hear what the name is, what the name means, it actually is kind of cool. It sounded dumb as hell. I remember when I saw it, I told the story. Slipknot. I was in ninth grade. The grade you should be goddamn have a full time job at, kiddos. Ninth grade, it was geometry class. All taking a test. This exact. I remember to this day. This is when the first day I heard of Slipknot. Ninth grade. I 100% remember because I was that appalled. Like, oh god, what's this fucking homo-ness? Put up your tests. Sat down, just sitting there, and I was done. There was a kid in the class. Big baggy, the baggy of baggy. She makes Snoop Doggy Dogg looks like he's wearing tights. Baggy tight pants. With all the fucking rings and dumb shit and nail clippers and fucking paper clips hanging off or whatever the fuck other silly ass motherfucking nonsense. Those type of pants. He's walking up, droopy George, of course, his pants are banging across everybody's fucking desks. They're just so goddamn big. I've seen clowns with fucking smaller goddamn pants on. Fucking puts his test up. When he turns around to walk, I see what he's wearing. I'm like, what does that say? Slipknot? I'm dead serious. I remember like it was fucking, well, it does seem like a long time ago, but I remember it clear as fucking day. Oh my god, that can't be good. What kind of fucking poser ass junk is this? Because I bet you anything, this guy thinks he's into metal. That's literally what I was thinking. Time goes by, and then I saw a few more of the shirts like months later. I'm like, oh, that same dumbass band? I knew the same thing with Korn. Korn. Don't like the food? Well, I guess on the cob in season's actually not too bad at a goddamn barbecue. It is kind of scrumptious, not gonna lie. But the corn with the C on the cob, eating the right way, not the long way, like those fucking corn and slipcock listeners eat it. That's how corn listeners and slipcock listeners eat corn the long way, not like a real man. Not gonna deal with this goddamn essay. Took up the whole goddamn motherfucking video. Order from Hell's, by the way. Yeah, better be one from Hell. Goddamn, who the hell else has a goddamn TISH hood other than goddamn Hell? Set up by the goddamn dog, naturally. Who do you think came up with the idea for TISH hoods? Big Willie and Big Raji approved. When I asked their favorite what's their favorite TISH track / album, I hear cricket straight fucking posers, brah. Yeah, I mean, I will go on record saying, all bullshit aside, I do not think if you don't like the TISH, you're a poser. I know many true metalists that don't like them. But, however, if you claim to be into especially extreme metal, death metal, or black metal, if you signed out, if you're one of the geezers, that signed out, that you could still call a metalist, but they signed out in the 80s, just don't act like you listen to heavy as shit, man. When the heaviest goddamn thing you listen to is Overkill Field of Fire, which amazing fucking masterpiece. But if that's the heaviest goddamn thing you like, you do not listen to heavy shit. Just don't walk around like, all I'm saying is don't walk around like you do. It's just you're kind of out of the loop. This shit's tremendously fucking heavy. That's all I'm saying. It's totally cool though. I get it. That's your generation, Venom of the Kings, there's nothing sicker. I get it. I get it. I mean, yeah, you're too grumpy and old to like the fucking heavier shit. That's cool. So they're certainly not going to like the TISH. And maybe since they fell off, they haven't heard them. But if you're a person that claims to like any type of death metal, if you haven't heard of the TISH, yeah, Poser Central or complete newbie that you're just getting it, he's learning. He can't hurt or hear it all the first week. I get it. You're one of the category. You're fucking newbie as fuck. So don't be claiming like you know it all, brah. Or a complete poser. Yeah, absolutely. If you're claiming a death metal. Anyway, shout out to you getting me through the goddamn workday. Luckily, my boss lets me tune into your vids every morning. Help you get through the workday, huh? Goddamn. I'm glad to be of some type of service because, shit, I hear the opposite from some others. Hey, you can't please them all, right? Even if you're goddamn Michael Jordan, some people say he's the greatest basketball of all players, but other people say he sucks, he hates them. So, can't make everybody happy, right? So, the ones that like me, cool. Shout out to you, goddammit. Keep on watching. Glad to entertain you. The ones that keep on hating, it's funny as fuck because you keep on watching. Come, squishes, sure, Joe, but the God, my in the morning. Later, goddamn it.